Why is... Also, I have no idea why this is unlocked now. So this is a true ending. Oh, that would be so bad. Like, I wouldn't like say no to it. This is a game and this is a stream. But oh, fuck me. End the game and return to title. You know what? Yes, let's do that because I can... No, wait. Can I do that? Also, I'm gonna try to explain what I saw last stream and this stream. Also, I thought I could do the files here. I can't. But while I'm still here, I am actually going to check the outfit. Let's see. What do we have for something? I technically have everything here right now. Okay, mask. Yo. So if you don't know who K is basically a character from Virtue's Last Reward, a Zero Escape game. Damn. I read that there. No, he has not been here. It is Tuesday, so he has what is it called? He has some class tomorrow, I think it was, or he had it today. So he is not here on Tuesdays.
You think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be...
Also, again, but don't worry, that was an ending. So technically, no one has died other than the people that had died. I am just gonna try and explain it when I go in here. Because I don't know how to explain some shit here because it's extremely...
Oh, you came. Good.
Fuck, that was loud.
Want something to drink? With water? On the rocks?
Jesus, that was a loud one. I think I'm gonna lower that later on. Jesus.
It's
also,
that being said, point you terror.
Wait, why can I... Wait, what? I haven't seen this before? This is not a part of before? Wait a second. Okay. I cannot even go to Iba's room. Why can I not go to Iba's room? Wait, I have questions. Oh, wait, this is a continuation. So something happened over here, where I am marking right now. Where BRB. I'm trying to explain something here. Okay, I'm BRB. Huh? Wait, Jin? It's Jin, right? Or is it Uru? No, it's Jin. Who is Terror? Jin?
Why would it be Jin? He was the first victim.
Uru!
Right. Uru. We know he killed at least 3 people. Jin Furue, Chikara Horadori, Andes Komeiji. But why did he kill them? What was his goal?
Or the
That's
nirvanA
right.
initiative.
The nirvanA initiative. The loony plan to have humans reach moksha. That's why Uru killed the 3 of them.
We can't be Uru because...
aside the little details for now. The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time difference. The left and right sides of the victims were found 6 years apart. Regarding the first victim, the facts are already in. 6 years ago, on February 10th, Jin Furue's body fell from the ceiling of Devaita. And this year, 5 days ago, also on the 10th, Uru Somizuki's left half was found at the stadium.
Yes, because that's Uru's face.
Plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person. But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those 3?
How am I supposed to explain those 3? You literally just said that both of them are dead. Also, I have seen Tokiko alive.
You have good intuition. You might already know.
Why did the timeline was not in the correct order?
Right. In other words,
I was guessing.
it's not like that. It's like this.
Eh?
This is the timeline that you actually experienced. The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA. You started on the red line from the top, and then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's.
Yes. Okay.
The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year. To make things easier, we'll call the left side past, and the right side present. In other words, you came here, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here. Now do you understand? Chikara's
No!
right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past. His left half was found the next morning. Komeji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m. 6 years have passed, and now we're here. In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th. The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horodori Institute. Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart. They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here.
Fuck you! Nothing supernatural! I'm fucking 18 years old in this. No, don't do this to me, you. This is a chart that shows the flow of the store in chronological order. The true flow chart can be checked from the menu flow chart. I can't. But that's 6 years ago, and that's the present. And that's the present. Both is the present. Why? That's 6 years ago. How? I can't understand this. I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. I thought that last week was absolutely bullshit with what's going on. How in... I don't understand half of what Mama tried to explain there. Excuse me? Present. But that's hers. So that's 6 years ago. That's the present. I don't understand what's going on here. Why? How? I'm not joking. I'm not trying to be like, oh, this is I'm just doing this for fun. I'm just trying to look like a dumbass. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. What do you mean it's just one day after? Why do you then tell me this is 6 years ago and this is his 6 years ago? And this is his present. This is hers. And this is hers. Which is all the blue ones is hers. 6 years ago, present. How can she jump between times then? Why is it that it's always like, why is it that it's day? That's Monday. That's Tuesday. That's Thursday. All of these is the same fucking day. How? How the fuck? I don't understand. There is one half of the body. Where's his other half? Wait, where did we find his other half? Because that's her body. I don't remember. No, that's her body. That's her body. That's her body. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to understand this. Simply to say, the red one is Ryuki's. The blue one is Mitsuki's. And all of these is the same day. They all happen in the same time. Nothing here is a difference. It's just two different people. So this is literally where we found him at the school. And this is the day after as Mitsuki. But this is the present for him. And 6 years for us. Well, how does that make sense? I'm so fucking confused. I am so confused. I'm still sitting here spending time just trying to figure this out. And I don't understand what the fuck is going on. This game is mind-fucking me. Are you having a laugh?
That's just my genius analysis. Oh, but I know what you're gonna say. There's still tons of things that can't be explained, right? Especially, who killed Uru and Tokiko? Jin, Chikara, Komeiji. It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these three in half. But then Uru was killed in the present, February 10th. Tokiko's body was found after that.
Yes, I know.
So who killed Uru and Tokiko?
Don't know. I saw someone with Uru's
Well,
face as the left
I'm
part.
sure this mess will be cleared up soon.
Which should be Uru,
By
but he's
Mizuki,
supposed to be dead.
her friend, and by you, Freyr.
Wait, who? Freyr?
So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation.
Who the
I'll
fuck
be
are you
cheering
talking
you
to?
on.
Freyr? Wait, who is Freyr? Am I Freyr?
Huh? Who was I just talking to? Maybe I've had a bit too much to drink.
This game.
It's awfully cold tonight.
This game. Well, here I tried to start explaining shit for Robbie when he comes back. How do I explain this shit? Someone in this game probably has a stroke or something. Wait, why am I back here? Oh, right, it's... Wait. When is this?
Hey, about Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay?
Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
Kisuna went missing. Last night around 11 o'clock, reached she that her father... Oh, so this is after. This is when we got more or less the heartburn thing. I think. I went and started our search for Kissy. Yes, I remember that. After a while, I got a call on my phone. It was from her. No, when is this then?
So, that makes us sisters?
I
We're
am...
not the same age, but we're like identical twins. We have almost the same genes.
That's crazy. I'm a copy of you.
Don't say it like that.
But I'm your clone, right?
Technically, yes. But our DNA isn't exactly the same.
I can't get
My
this.
genome was rearranged. Your DNA was modified on top of that, which is why you don't have the symptoms I have. Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me.
Don't say it like that.
When the fuck are we? Okay, to try to explain something here, last time I remember of this ending is that we actually fought... We fought Terror. And Terror was Uru, because he had Uru's half face on his left side, which means that must have been Uru. And we also found Tokiko. But she's supposed to be dead. And then we more or less got some sort of attack, and we couldn't continue. And now we're here. I love this game. I'm not gonna say anything. I love this game. The way they fucking did this is still wrecking my brain like all of the other games. The Zero Escape, the Somnium Files, doesn't matter which one. And I don't know. Ooh. So this is the flow. No, wait, this is... Oh, this is the true floor chart. So this is the true one that intertwines with each other. So this is where we were. This is where we got a heart attack. Or I say heart attack. It's not what it is. And here is basically after that. I think. I'm a bit uncertain because I don't know why we're here. I thought we were going to a hospital. Also, was she with us? I remember she was with us. Oh my god, this game has... Oh my god.
Yeah, the same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horadori Institute and sent here. I'm guessing they thought it was too difficult to raise you at the Institute. I remember the day you arrived like it was yesterday. You were still a baby. But the moment I saw you, I got this feeling. I started bawling my eyes out. The people at the facility didn't know we were related. Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places. But we're both named Mizuki, and we looked really similar.
Okay.
So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis. They called you Mizuki.
They called... Yep. Yes, because I know someone has called her... I know Kissy called her Big Sis, the one Mitsuki we played as. Because that was kind of fitting, she said. Okay, hold on here. So this is Mitsuki. Yes. This hasn't updated yet. So, have I been playing as her before? No, that cannot be it, because I have the eye.
If I revealed myself to you, you would want to know everything. In one way or another, you'd find out. You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Shoko. I didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible anyway. Get a normal job, a normal husband, get married, start a family, live happily ever after. A life like that. But if I showed up, I would ruin all that. That's what I thought, at least.
I see. But why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point.
Okay, fair.
Maybe that's true. It's like I told you. I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute. But then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case.
Okay, fair. I don't understand. Yeah, the abnormal factory accident. I know about that. That's probably what happened just now. Yeah, so this is when we actually did that.
What you have seen and heard cannot be shared with anyone.
So that's Jin's face.
If you
No, that's
do,
Uru's face.
I will kill her. I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago.
But I think it's okay to start talking now. Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't
Wait,
need
was
to
that
worry
6
about
years
any
ago?
Assassins anymore.
I bet you don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you?
I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the cathedral. The Abyss communication network was also offline. So there was
After
no
they
backup
changed the
to it.
timeline, I'm so confused. Because was that... I don't know what's going on here.
They took me to Horadori Institute every so often for examinations. Well, I say examinations. I mean human experiments. I don't think you remember, but they did terrible things. I remember getting shots with needles as big as boba straws. My time with Horadori Institute ended when I was 9 and you were 3. It shut down and we were finally free. That's about the time you were adopted by the Okiura family. But me? Well, I told you about me, right? You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition. Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me. Ultimately, it was Mr. Chieda, the chairman. So when you were 9, you were adopted by... the Chiedas. I spent the next 6 years there. Up until I was 15. I lived under the same roof as Kizuna. I see. That's why she called me Big Sis.
Oh, okay, so that's still her... That's still her name.
You said something about an eccentric woman?
Yeah, I was adopted by her.
Do you mean...
Shizue Kuranushi. Boss.
Oh!
Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now.
Oh, yo!
You
Okay!
think that sounds kinda lame, huh?
No, it's not that.
That's kind of... Okay, so that's so strange still. Your boss's daughter, the one we have been talking about before. I thought that was just gonna be some side thing that's never got brought up, and now she's yours. Okay.
You know how we're stronger than everybody else? Maybe she thought I'd come in handy.
So she wanted to make you work for her.
I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me. Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard every day. 6 years ago, when I was 18, I was hired as a top secret member of Abyss.
Okay.
Boss wanted someone who she could rely on. Someone who would never betray her. She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi. Which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden. The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki.
Ryuki? Why?
I wonder.
Wait, Ryuki knew about you?
By the way, I'm curious.
Oh, yeah.
Why were we given the same name?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name.
But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us apart at the Institute?
I don't think they had any trouble. We had code names at Horadori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit. And you remember what they called us at Iowan, right?
You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki.
Yeah.
Is that what I called you?
No. You were still little. You couldn't talk.
This is a very heartwarming
You just
moment,
called
but...
me BB.
BB.
Yeah. BB, huh? Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this.
Good point. There's still tons we don't know about the HB case.
Yeah, same. After they mix together the timelines, I am so
Follow me.
confused.
I want to show you something. Huh? What is it?
Oh, no. It's nothing. Let's go, BB.
I am so confused, because then why do I think there is like still 6 years apart from everything? I'm trying to grasp this game right now, and I can't. I absolutely cannot grasp this game, and what the fuck just happened with the timeline? A dot is up there, okay. And the body.
Ah! What the fuck? This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears.
Jeez, just relax.
I can't just relax. What is this corpse doing
Yes,
here?
that was the other
And why
timeline.
are Kizzy and Leon here? Oh, and most importantly, who the hell is this?
What, isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? What are you doing here? And one last thing. Where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
6 years? It wasn't 6 years, was it? We already explained that it wasn't 6 years. Or was it 6 years? I don't know. I am confused.
Okay.
I think I'm like named
6 years
the
ago, Date lost
stream.
his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him. Then he got captured by terror, but managed to escape.
I think I like named the stream something. What the fuck is going on here?
5 days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news about Jin's body being found.
And finally got his memory back.
That's right.
My watch reaches Data's brain. Right now, that's because there is a reception device in left eye socket. You can mute me by turning it off, but that's a real hassle, so it's still on. This is the same for Mitsuki Kunushi. She hears my voice too. Mitsuki kind of long. Okay, BB. So she can apparently also hear Aiba. BB can also hear Aiba. Oh my god. I love this game. Even this bullshit I am dealing with right now. But I am so confused.
Last night, Date called me out of the blue. He told me about the corpse. And how he was pretending to be Genny. And everything else he knew.
Okay.
BB. What? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call you by that name. I don't know. Not here.
It's fine. I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
Groceries? My original BB.
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse you.
Good luck trying to confuse me more. Also, please don't. I'm pretty certain you can.
Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
No, it's not that. Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that. No, not that either.
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years. For me, it's different. I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time, so I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that.
I'm home. Welcome back. Is that what you wanted to hear?
All right, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki? I'm home.
Welcome back, Date. But that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your porno mags.
I know that Horidori Institute and NICE are both caught up in the HB case. Gen was created at the Institute, and he was acquaintances with Tokiko. So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horidori Institute.
But why do you still look like that here?
Horidori Institute and NICE people come here all the time. Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them.
Okay, fair.
Gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own. We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, their nirvanA initiative. So first, I contacted Mizuki Kunushi.
Date and I met 6 years ago. He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, and told her to find you, Mizuki.
To help stop them?
Basically.
Okay. So the one 6 years ago that had the heart problem I was talking about before was this one. Was BB. Wait, hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. So, let me try and get this fucking straight now. So this one, 6 years ago. This one, 6 years ago. I think is BB. Because the image was from this one, which is 6 years ago. No, this is today. So this is the present. That's why we were able to actually find her there. This is 6 years ago. So those who are 6 years ago is not this Mitsuki. It's the other Mitsuki. It's BB. So 6 years ago, Mitsuki is BB. And the present one is Mitsuki. Am I getting this all right? I am so fucking confused what's going on right now. Okay, I think I got it. Oh, my computer is about to die. I don't really have that many outlets right now, so I basically just took the computer's one to charge the controller. Okay, so let me try and get this straight here. Mitsuki is still called Big Sis. I'm talking about the Mitsuki we all know. Okay, so let's just call the other one BB, because that's easier to do. So in this one, over here, where both is 6 years ago and present, it basically is the same day. I think. That I don't really understand. It's just that apparently the bodies were found. So here, when I talk to a Mitsuki in the present, we're talking to Mitsuki. This one, no, both of them are the present. Oh, because that's the same. They're talking to each other. Well, the fuck, I'm stupid. So this one is 6 years ago, and this one is 6 years ago. So this is basically, this is BB. When it says 6 years ago, that's BB. When it says present, it's Mitsuki. So he has been missing for 6 years. It's just that at that time, we were here. So this is where we were with Date and Terror. And then we went here. And everything went to shit. And then we went to the present. The small Mitsuki that is here is the one we know. Jesus Christ, this information! Okay, I think I actually I have a grip on it now when I understand there is 2 of these. And apparently the one I was playing as 6 years ago was the heartburn one. Because I know that when we found Terror, it literally was like, oh yes, so I am technically Uru because we saw the half. That explains at least why we could see the fucking half-fast thing and why we saw Tokiko, because Tokiko hasn't really been killed yet. Oh, good god! The fucking revelation right now. And that explains why she, like, were about to chase after them, but just went like, oh shit, something is wrong with me, because there is something wrong with her. Well, not in that sense. Oh my god. Hi guys. So why are you here?
I'm here with Kizzy. I got a call from my old pal Date.
All right.
Asked him to unlock something for me.
Are you talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th.
It was a different lock this time.
What lock?
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman? I was there too.
Like Mothman. I don't know. I'm not joking. My head is overloaded right now. I have no, like, I as you have heard, I have tried to explain, and that's the best thing I can explain. There is a 6 years ago, and there is now. But when we played as the fucking Freyer, apparently, we went like this. When we played at Mitsuki, from back to forth, back to forth to back to forth. We did not play the same fucking Mitsuki all the time. I have no idea what the fuck.
Anything.
Okay.
Transform. Transform.
Oh, hold on. There is the.
Transform.
I cannot do the burning hands. It goes back automatically.
Transform. Or.
Okay, now it works.
Why is Tama a humanoid shape? Transform.
Okay, there's something going on here. I don't know what the fuck is going on here with
Transform.
the controls. I feel like my controller is glitching. Did we get something else? Oh, we got case head.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Why is it going up again? There's... I'm trying to go down. It goes out automatically. I don't know. For some reason, it's going back again. But do you have a fucking your own life or something? What the fuck is going on? I don't know. I mostly just don't know how to fucking react to this. Fuck, that was a revelation. Oh look, we got 2 stars. Because we have got the Amame end and Kizuna Lien end. We got the explosion, Komami... Sisyphean. I don't know what the hell that was. And also got informant, persons. Collect all personal files. Alright. I am so confused. I say that even if I have tried to explain, I think I got it, but I'm still confused.
She's a former coworker from back when I was doing bad stuff. Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Hey, don't just blurt that out.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon dioxide, a mineral. Most often recognized as quartz.
Wait, so you were in a Thieves Guild, BB?
The snow isn't letting up.
Don't change the subject.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Because the only time I know I met them is 6 years ago. But I'm pretty certain that's not... Is it her? Because I'm pretty certain that's when they met. I
Why
am.
do you ask?
No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m. Daybreak is close.
I'm trying to understand what the fuck is going on.
I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I plan to elope.
What?
May I ask why?
Kizzy's father won't accept me.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me,
That's when I suggested that we run off together.
and I agreed.
So you two...
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
But we don't know exactly where we...
So I think that is... Sorry if I'm going back and forth through the charts here, but I'm like trying to figure this out myself. So that's kind of the same deal as this one then. Because when she was kidnapped and we didn't find her, that was 6 years ago. And then we found her. Oh, okay, so that went like that. That's why they said they didn't know where the execution chamber was in this one. Because that was the same fucking years. That's fucking... Who the hell came up with this fucking story and managed to figure out how to change the fucking timelines? Because I remember they said, like, yeah, she's by the execution chamber. And I'm like, I know where that is. Like, it's literally in the cathedral. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I know where that is. But apparently not. Because that was not the Mitsuki that was in there. That was the BB one. That actually makes sense then.
We need
But
some
still,
more time to think about it.
who you actually created the fucking story of this? Fucking chef's
It is
kiss to you,
snowing outside,
Jesus.
But do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
That's good.
I have told him that I am safe and sound.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
Why did they make the timeline like that then? Probably to just confuse
I suppose
us,
Big
but
Sis has
still.
already told you everything. Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years. But I never thought my big sis was my big sis's big sis.
So confusing.
Anyway, Mizuki Date, I will call you Little Big Sis from now on.
Little Big
And
Sis.
you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Big Sis.
Still, just as confusing.
Something popped up and it disappeared instantly.
Okay, I'll ask again. What's the deal with the corpse? Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No, not one more.
Not one at all.
It's half.
Yeah, this was what we found in the other timeline with this Mitsuki. Fuck me. Wait, what do you mean by... Oh, okay, we're gonna find Jin now. So this is Jin. This is where we found Jin, but that was on another timeline as well. Either that or we played as
So,
BB.
you finished reading the file.
Yeah.
I have...
Now do you understand? Now you know whose left half is in the freezer. Jin. Jin Furue. That's what he really looks like.
And this body?
Uru Somizuki. Terror. He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andy's Kameji.
So who killed this year's then? Oh my god. So it hasn't gone 6 years, it's only gone a day, but for some reason we're thought to believe there's gone 6 years. And they call us Freyr. The fuck is going on with that? Okay, BB. When did you get
Only a
here?
few hours ago, around 1 a.m.
I asked Leon to open the door to the staircase.
So the lock you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
That's
Yeah,
when
so
I
he
asked them
found
about
that
their
here.
plans to run away together.
Then the 4 of us headed down the stairs. Leon carried Kizuna down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the ritual platform.
What is this?
What's
We never
this?
actually checked this
There's
thing.
some kind of device in there.
It appears to be a jet-like nozzle device. The box appears to have some kind of jet.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want to know, open it because we saw that as... Who did we see that as? Did we see that as... The guy? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Wait, that meant that 6 years ago he actually became a helper for Terror. And then we tried to find out where that was. I kind of want to just check in the timeline and see when he got the attacks. Because I get the feeling he got the attacks when we became Mitsuki, more or less. No, BB. Fuck, this is confusing.
I wanted to ask Shoma about the genetic experiments, so I visited him.
I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister. And about the hidden safe.
Yeah, we learned
That's
that in
what we
another
came here for.
timeline.
Wait, Shoma has an older sister?
Yeah,
You know her well.
Kizuna and Iris's friend.
A mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
A Mame Doi.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't learn that in this timeline. We learned that in the timeline. Which timeline? It was another timeline. One of the other two from before.
I used Marco's X-ray function.
Marco?
Marco?
Oh,
The
but
name
blue
of my
eye.
eyeball in my left eye. He's pretty shy. He doesn't talk much. Unlike
Oh.
someone else I know.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
Mm-hmm. I know Iba really well. We were partners 6 years ago. When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my left eye. But he wasn't finished yet. So instead, I got Iba.
Oh.
But Iba and Date. Yeah, Iba and Date were kind of fighting at the time. And I needed to see if I was compatible with an AI ball at all.
So she has an AI ball because I was wondering about
I
her
apologize.
eye color.
I do not remember anything from back then.
That
Because of the
explains.
explosion, right?
Yes.
It's kind of sad. I made so many memories with you, Iba.
At that time, Date got the Iba back and went here, and then it got broken.
Well, you see, I was so preoccupied with my work.
No. It was because you tried watching VR porn while Iba was still in your left eye.
That does sound like something that would make me very angry.
I told you a million times, it was just a watermelon splitting video.
And what exactly of a person managed to split that in two?
I can't really say anything more than what's in the file. Uru Somazuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
It was Chikara and Tokiko who took him. They wanted to make him Jin Furue's donor.
So for over a decade, they did surgery after surgery, giving more and more of Uru to Jin. Half of his face, too.
The skin he lost was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon chitin. Half his face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
A holy symbol for the Order of Percent.
Yeah, so who the fuck killed
It
them
was
then?
considered sacred.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that skin off.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body ended up being cut in half.
6 years later, February of this year, Uru's body was cut in half.
And that's why we believed it was like a time
So
thing.
what was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one
That's why
another.
we believed there were
So when
6
the
years
police were
apart.
identifying Uru's body, they got their DNA sample to compare against from Jin's organs.
And because those were originally taken from Uru, it naturally follows that they match.
So that's why...
That is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
So that's the only one that is between times, because there's only 2 halves and the halves are missing. Because the one in the freezer is 6 years old. That is from the television station. But this one is recent, which is from the football stadium. Holy fuck-a-doodle-doo. Oh my god. I am...
That outfit was so hard to move in, with the wireframe and all this stuff.
What is the time anyway? Also, I kind of forgot to say there is an ad at one point, because this thing, yeah, there's an ad in progress. I'm gonna wait a bit for the people that aren't here yet. Oh my god, I'm so fucking... I don't know what the fuck to say here. And welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I completely forgot to check the time thing for that because sometimes it actually just disappears from my screen.
I
Yeah,
don't
welcome
need to
back from the ad.
explain it. You should already know.
Jin Furue, the child of Tokiko and Chikara.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease. It caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
That's the
Jin might have
only
had it
body
worst of
people
all.
believed was
He
6
got his
years
first
apart.
transplant when he was really young. I don't think he wanted to take organs from Uru. Remember what it said in Uru's diary?
And that kind of explains also like why I got so confused about like I think. Yeah, that's why I got confused about the half of Komeiji. Because we managed to find the body of Komeiji, but we also found there used to be another body there. I was like, how in 6 years can that bloodstain still be there? But that is because that actually happened just a few days earlier. This fucking yeah, I hope like I don't know if they can continue with doing like somnium file games. I really hope, because for first of all, I love the people in this game. They are amazing. But if they cannot continue on this one, I hope they start a new thing. Like they went from Zero Escape to this thing.
He said he
Because
wanted
holy
to
fuck.
apologize. I think he is referring to Jin.
So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will?
I'm not positive, but that's just the feeling I get. They're not going far away, are they?
They should be fine. They said they were gonna think hard about where to go.
Jesus Christ.
I've been wondering, 6 years ago, why did Uru cut the bodies in half?
That was for the nirvanA initiative, right?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the plan? And speaking of, is the nirvanA initiative still happening? I mean, after all, Terror's dead.
Right. The mastermind is dead. But you saw it. On the night of the 13th, on the rooftop of Misatan.
Yeah, the missile.
That was Terror. It was definitely Uru's voice. But Uru should have been dead.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Either way, the rehearsal happened even after Terror died.
Which means...
The main event will likely still happen as well.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Yeah, it's safe to assume it will proceed as planned.
But I still don't understand the full scope of the nirvanA initiative.
When, where, how? We are completely in the dark.
Why don't you ask the culprit?
Yeah, good idea. Hey, Uru, what's up with your plan, you asshole?
No, that's not what I meant.
Wait.
There are other culprits.
Whoever killed Uru and Tokiko.
You believe they might know something about the nirvanA initiative?
Wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know for sure, but they at least might have some clues.
I think it might just be our guy. I forget his name.
We don't have enough information.
Thomas.
Looks like we're gonna need some
Holder.
extra help.
Help?
Over here. Come with me.
There's nothing over here.
You would think that, right? But check this out. Open sesame!
Marco, please.
Marco. I love that they have a third one, but because it's not really mentioned too much, it's like a very silent and
this?
shy
Do you
eyeball.
like it? Erotic, isn't it?
How is this in any way erotic?
Much more erotic than watermelon splitting.
Let's get going.
Yeah.
I kind of like that she actually has one as well. That explains her eye. She said she was blind in one eye. I thought, like, is it a gray one? Because they're technically the same as Mitsuki's, but he also has a blue one. But I didn't actually think that she would have that. At least until I didn't understand that she actually was the 6 years ago baby Mitsuki. Because then she actually had Aiba. Holy fuck, this this day has had some information for me. Oh my god. Huh?
What?
Wait, are there 2 of these places?
What does this mean?
It means exactly what you see.
There are 2 cathedrals?
That's right.
Mizuki, look.
Ryuki.
I'm here too.
Tama.
How is
I'm
Ryuki
here
doing?
too.
Terrible. It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours.
So there are 2 of these places. Why? Why is there 2 of these places? This game. I thought last week was a fucking... I thought last week was a fucking nuke of information. What the fuck am I supposed to call this? Jesus. Well, sure, more of a revelation, but still. Oh. The game doesn't really like
I heard.
this place.
So she eloped, huh? It had nothing to do with the video. It was just Ryuki's active imagination.
Wait, so it was his imagination. So that, when was that? We played as Ryuki. When did we play as Ryuki? Okay, I get the feeling I'm gonna have to not go through things before here. Oh yeah, so it's here when they learn that she is gone and he has to go here. And that's where he believes she's gone, but now we are here. Holy fuck. Also, there's something with this area that does not like being here.
He appears to at least be breathing.
Might not be if there was rope and a branch in here. This has been eating at Ryuki for the past 6 years. He regretted what he did and blamed himself. He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets. And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of that? Yeah, Terror detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place. If he never did, Kizuna and Mizuki wouldn't have been hurt. That's what's been plaguing him. He started drinking, which made the whole thing worse.
Yes, that we know.
I don't care if he feels bad about it. I still don't forgive him.
Easy. He had his reasons.
I also implemented a self-destruct program. If I activate it, she'll be lost forever.
Yes, that was 6 years ago.
I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back, and that function was deleted. That's when Ryuki opened up about what happened.
Why didn't you share this earlier?
I couldn't. Ryuki betrayed Abyss. He did something you can't come back from. I couldn't let anyone find out.
So you protected him.
It's the same reason I didn't upload the investigation data from 6 years ago. I made an oath. No matter what, I will protect Ryuki.
But Ryuki himself could have informed us sooner.
You should know why he didn't do that. Why he gave in to Terror's demands.
He wanted to protect his loved ones.
Wouldn't you do the same?
Okay, fair.
Date called me.
Yeah. I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse in Tokiko's file?
He did, yep. And then he came here through the hidden passage.
Okay.
Do you hate Ryuki?
Of course I do. I want to shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs. 6 years ago, he...
Yeah, this one. So
It
this
made
was
my
6
heart
years
condition
ago.
Worse. It affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital all the time.
Oh, so that's when the thing actually
But when I heard you
started.
recently joined Abyss, I shadowed you. And February 10th, when you went to the stadium, I got there before you and found the corpse. At the time, I had no clue it was Uru's left half, but I knew it had to do with the HB case from 6 years ago. I told you before that the one thing I wanted was for you to live a normal life. I couldn't let you get caught up in this case. I had to stop you. That's why...
Oh, that's why the rubber bullet.
I see. You shot at Mizuki to dissuade her from finding the corpse.
Yeah, that didn't really work out, didn't it? And she seems a little pissed off. Well, I'm getting the feeling they kind of have the same sort of persona.
Can you send Iba the data?
Got it. Opening it.
I love that they.
Section of the two cathedrals.
I love that they actually don't even give him a voice or something. It's just like he's so shy. He's just like, I'm doing it. Just don't talk
There's
to me,
one on the
please.
east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right here.
Which happens to be the same side Ryuki met Terror. What he called his execution chamber.
On the east side was Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file.
And that mysterious box.
Yeah, because I saw that before, but we
The
never
one
actually
connected
interacted
to the
with
nice
it.
building is the east one. You can take the elevator up to the president's office.
Holy shit, though.
Ryuki, you made a mistake. But lying around here in all your misery isn't gonna fix anything. If you really regret what you did, solve this case. That's the only way to atone. Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You always talk about him when you drink. You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll become a hero of justice. If I've fallen, I just need to get back up again. You used to say it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. As long as you have a body to do it, you climb back up again.
Jesus, this game though.
Come on, Ryuki. Climb above the debris. It doesn't matter if you're pitiful.
Who is
Doesn't matter if you
then?
show
I thought it was
vulnerability.
Ryuki first,
You
but
struggle, you crawl,
I'm pretty
and you
certain
make it
Tama
back to
wouldn't
the
stop
top.
him from doing that.
That's what we do. That's what makes us human.
Mr. Date. Everyone, I...
Ryuki, now's not the time to cry. Come climb up here.
You mean...
Come climb
Don't
up
get me
here.
wrong. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case.
Come climb up
So-
here. Okay, this is about the witch to Mitsuki. I just love both of them. Fucking great. I just realized, has that thing actually updated for her? I want to check that now, because we have actually gone through something more here. Hold on. I am just so confused. Wait, does it actually change something in the past then? Because now we know the past is that. So, Mitsuki. That's Mitsuki. Wait, we don't have... wait, hold on. That's that. Hold on, let me just check here if I can actually find them. No, that's just the masked woman. So the masked woman was the masked woman. Okay. So then we go to the person of this then. That's Mitsuki, which is basically Mitsuki. Wait, which Mitsuki is this then? So that's that, and then we have Bibi, which basically technically looked like Mitsuki before. Mitsuki Date was born from her DNA, almost like a sister. Christ. This game. Oh my god. After that, Ibatama and Marco shared everything on the local network. Everything from 6 years ago, everything from today, all the information including Somnia from the top to the bottom.
The first thing on the agenda is stopping the nirvanA initiative.
When? Where? How? We don't know anything about it.
We should know everything except where. Tama shared all her data, right?
I did receive the information.
The 15th.
I didn't give it a close look.
Ryuki, can you tell us more about the nirvanA initiative?
Yeah. I'll explain.
That's why
everything
nothing
in
hasn't
order.
happened yet, because I think they said
Terra,
like 6 years
Uru,
ago.
created a video.
Because I believe like 6 years ago when we played as him, we thought it was 6 years ago at least. It was like the nirvanA initiative should be like start at the 15th. I was like, that must be in today or something perhaps.
Uru created 3 videos. QR video, nirvanA trial, and nirvanA X. The QR video was the first.
The QR code on the signboard in Jin's body. That was a link to the video, right?
Right. So it was first made public 6 years ago, on February 10th. The motive was...
Merely a small part of my plan. It's the prototype.
There were stories about people who went missing after watching the video, but...
It's just an urban legend.
It was
Okay.
actually the second video that caused people to go missing. The nirvanA trial.
So what was that
It was
about?
uploaded on February 9th.
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta version of nirvanA X, the third video, for testing purposes for the main event.
Testing what?
There was a code, like BATS 490 in the nirvanA trial video. That code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the staircase.
Yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right, but the staircase had another code. By solving that, you could collect the numerous keys located all over the city. And those who did solve everything would be able to unlock the door to the Eastern Cathedral. Did you notice the box? Inside was a device that shot TC Purge. If you open the box, it triggers.
I don't think we ever opened the box. Did we open the box? I don't think we did open the box.
When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over.
And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out somehow, the human race is in for a rough trip. Can you picture it?
Jesus.
The whole world going crazy. People everywhere doing unpredictable things. Crazy things. Over and over.
I'll be honest. I contracted TC Purge because I opened the box.
So you opened the box.
But it's okay. Ryuki has developed a resistance to it. And he can't spread it either.
Is that what happened each time he got a freak
Having
out?
said that, TC Purge is still a problem. Before the body develops a resistance, it can spread. Not to mention the neurons that are damaged can't be repaired.
That's why Ryuki was acting weird.
Is that what it looked like? When I was infected with TC Purge, my symptoms got worse. Disorientation, short-term memory loss, hallucinations.
He's been seeing hallucinations for 6 years now. The mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
Okay.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box contracted TC Purge, and as a result, they started acting strangely.
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets. And a lot of suicides.
I see. These people would have no motivation to return home.
That's why so many people went missing.
In other words, Uru's experiments were a success. He's
Okay.
dead now, but his plan is still alive.
I'm guessing his lackeys are carrying out the plan now. To raise the curtain on the main event.
Well, this is bullshit then. Okay.
I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot the rocket somewhere.
With TC Purge on the warhead.
The rocket will explode.
And the virus will spread?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
Tons of people will get infected with TC Purge.
It will grow in their bodies.
And inevitably spread.
From one person to another.
Damn. But who literally cut both of them open?
This will lead all mankind to reach moksha, an emancipation from this fictional world.
Even if this nirvanA thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus itself is a problem.
Yeah, that's
Right.
fair.
I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything, but it'll be mass hysteria.
There is already an uptick in suicides.
Damn, okay.
The final video, nirvanA X, is already public.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably a time and a date.
February 15th, 12 o'clock.
Noon, today.
Iva, what time is it now?
7:55 a.m.
We barely have 4 hours left.
Well,
We don't know.
my guess is the other letters that were in the video are some kind of code too. Maybe they point to a location.
No. I converted the letters to numbers and checked the coordinates.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No land around. I don't think those coordinates are where the plan is happening.
Then where could it be?
Oh, I remember something BB said earlier. The
I have no
culprit who
clue.
killed
Sorry
Uru
if
and
I'm-
Tokiko.
sorry if I'm quiet.
Maybe they have a clue.
Right.
Well, in that case, there is one person. I don't know if they're the culprit, but they might have some valuable information. I
Who?
didn't know where to find them before, but I've got a good idea now. That person, she's probably with Shoma.
Mame? Wait, are they talking about Mame? Both of them.